We made over $100,000 with one simple website built on HighLevel without getting any additional clients. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how you can get a copy of that same website and start selling what we were selling on that website. So let me show you what it was. We were selling digital products, and we built the digital products on the HighLevel platform and then used HighLevel to not only capture the leads, capture the payments, but also fulfill that digital product where it actually would send the product out to the customer. So let me show you what it was. So here we are inside of the sub account for this particular product, and this is a real estate digital product, but you can do the same thing with just about any industry that you can think of. We just had a background in real estate, so that's why we chose real estate for this product. But what it was a bundle of templates that real estate agents can use on their social media. Now, that is something that every agent knows that they need to use, is some kind of way to get their message out there for their new listings, for their open houses. So we created a giant bundle built on Canva. So that's another free tool that we used to create these digital templates. And then we started selling them to agents. So it was something that we could build once and then sell over and over and over again. And we used HighLevel as the mechanism to not only capture the leads, but I'm going to show you some really crazy workflows in this training where I'll show you exactly how that did the selling for us. So all we had to do is get them in the front door, and then HighLevel did the rest for us. So the way that this whole thing started was with a free giveaway. And this was this just listed, just sold bundle here. And this was all done on Canva. We created 60 of these just listed, just sold templates. And then we built this little landing page here, very simple landing page. When somebody opted into this, then they would go to this $10 sale, which is basically even more of those same templates. So you see this moving checklist, all this done in Canva, magazine here, ads for real estate, social media templates, email marketing kit, email signatures, some door knocking flyers, all of that for a crazy sale of $10. You can sell this for whatever you want, 10, 100, 1,000, whatever you can get. We found that $10 was working really well for us. So you can see this pretty ugly landing page. You know, it's not, I mean, it's got some cool graphics, but other than that, it's not that fancy. It's just got a couple buttons here, some countdown timers. I wouldn't say this is the most beautiful website ever, right? Somebody clicks on this, they pay for the ultimate real estate marketing vault for $10. And then the next page, as soon as they pay for that, they get offered a $37 bundle for this video template upgrade, all again done in Canva. So you could do all this for free. We were selling this for $37. So they go to this page, and what's great about this is what's called a one-click upsell, meaning they already entered their credit card information on this page right here. So when they do that, then here, all they have to do to add this to their cart and get charged for it is say, upgrade my order and give me the 100 videos. If they don't want that, they can click, no, I'm rejecting this offer, and they'll just pay the $10. But if they want this, all they have to do is tap this button, and they will instantly be charged the $37 for this product, which was great. Now, where the magic happens is a lot of people would go to this page. We would start selling as we didn't really run ads or anything. We would just cold DM this page in Facebook groups and especially on Instagram to agents and say, hey, I know you do a lot of listings. Here is a bundle of templates that you can use for your just listed or just solds. And all you have to do is opt in and you'll get it for free. So they opt in here. If they get to this page and they don't buy this product, here's where the magic happens with HighLevel. So inside of this, we have what's called a 4-day cash machine. If you've ever heard of Frank Kern, he's one of the godfathers of marketing. He's also a HighLevel user and sells his own white labeled version of HighLevel as well. But he is who I learned this from. He probably learned it from somebody else, but it's basically a 4-day sale. So on the first day, they get a message, then the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Finally, on the 4th day is that last, like, cart is closing. You will not be able to buy this anymore. Now, the way this happens is people go in, they opt into this page. If they don't buy, then they get tagged with something that says 4-day cash machine. And then all this goes through and says, did they buy that product? If they have the tag, the $10 tag, which means they bought the $10 product, then nothing happens. They're not going to get reminded about anything. But if they didn't buy it, then they're going to get an email. And that email is going to pitch them on going back and buying this product. Then it's going to wait a day. Then it's going to check again. Did they buy it on that first email that they got? Yes, they did. Okay, nothing happens. No, they didn't. then send them email number 2, and so on and so on. So day number 3, same thing. And then final day number 4, same thing. And then you'll see this tag, 4-day cash machine is done. This funnel just totally exploded for us because all we had to do is get people on the front end, giving them something away for free. And then, yes, some people would buy instantly, which was great. But if they didn't, then the machine behind the scenes did all the work for us, which was great. And then at the end of the day, once they bought the product, they would get this email, which is, again, links to all the Canva templates that they wanted. And you can see they can just import this right into their Canva account. And here are all the other templates that they purchased for that $10. Now, what you can do on this is once they've bought that $10 or that $37 bundle, now you know that they're interested in social media templates, right? They want to grow in some capacity with their business. So what we started to do on the back end, this isn't included in the $100,000 that we made, but additionally what we made on top of that is now we could reach out to them and number 1, confirm that they were happy with their order. Did you get the links? Were you able to download your product? Thank you so much for buying our bundles here. Now we could say, hey, you know what? We have a software that can help you post these things automatically on every single platform. If you didn't know, HighLevel can do that. Would you be interested in a 30-day trial of our software? So we could get them on a free trial, or we could do the actual posting for them and charge even more for that. Or it would just be a door opener for us to reach out and say, hey, I know you bought these bundles on social media. That's just one component of your business, but do you also need reviews? Do you ever miss calls and not able to get back to people? And maybe that if you could get somebody that could respond to calls immediately, that would help you close more business. All of those different ways you can use as a foot in the door to get people to ultimately buy your software. So that simple funnel was responsible for over $100,000 in revenue for our business. And honestly, it's somewhat passive. Once we get people in the front door, then that 4-day cash machine does most of the work. And then now, even if they didn't buy at any point in that 4-day cash machine, we've collected an email list of real estate agents in this case, but you could duplicate this and do it for other industries as well. And now we can reach out to them on a quarterly basis, do another 4-day cash machine, just restart, just add people that 4-day cash machine tag, and then that 4-day email sequence will fire off again, and you have a machine that can work for you and make sales in the background. And more importantly, you're building an email list of potential customers that you can reach out and offer your software to, which is where the real recurring income every month comes in. So if you like this idea, if you want to recreate this, maybe you don't even want to get more clients, you just want to sell this digital product, which is a great business in and of itself, we have an opportunity for you guys to go and buy this exact website with the full digital product already done for you. The 4-day cash machine's already done. Everything, all the email sequences, all of it is done for you. You can buy it and just implement it into your business, connect your Stripe account and a few other things. We have a full video walkthrough of how to get this set up. And once you get it set up, you have an entire business model that you can run, either including HighLevel on the back end as your software or just selling the digital product by itself. So if you are curious about that, I'm going to leave a link down below. You're going to go to a page that looks like this. And when you get to this page, you'll see that you can watch this video and just get a recap of what is in the offer as well. But then once you add, I want this snapshot, you'll buy the snapshot, buy the actual website. You'll get a full video walkthrough of how to set it up. And if you have any trouble at all, feel free to reach out. And usually we can fix little errors, but typically people are able to set it up on their own. It's a very simple, easy to understand snapshot with not that many moving parts, but a very powerful product that you can deliver. And maybe you don't want to work with real estate agents forever, but this is a great entry point to get into a digital product that is already built on HighLevel that you can go out and start selling yourself. So if you have any questions, please let us know. Otherwise, the link will be down below, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.